My name is David Elliott and I'm a director of Redburn Solutions Limited. We're a small micro SME based down at the Science Park here in Titanic Quarter in Belfast. And what we do, we have psychology software and we also do European project management. We had been working with a number of companies, one in Ostrava in the Czech Republic and one in Sardinia in Italy. And together we were working on a normal business, and an opportunity arose for us to bid for Horizon 2020. So we kind of talked, the three of us talked about it, and together we went for a particular project. And so that's how we initially got involved. The Horizon 2020 project is called Eurolink CAT. The concept is to look at congenital anomalies in young children, and for the first time across Europe, look at the statistics around that, how that's going to work. So our role in that is to manage the bridge between professionals and parents. So it's a small project inside the larger Eurolink CAT project. So currently we've been working very closely with the Italians, and they have been super in terms of responding and very keen to interact with parents in Italy. And so far we've also engaged with Croatia and Portugal and Poland. So it's going well. So we have been involved in a number of European bids, and European Horizon 2020 projects tend to have at least 8 partners in them. So it's slightly more complicated in that you're dealing with eight organizations across Europe. So things like Skype and emails, all those sorts of approaches, you have to be very familiar with, and working with projects at a distance, you have to be familiar with. It is very important to try and identify the right partners before the application goes in. When we initially started, we identified our 2 normal business partners, then we expanded that. But very quickly, if you perform well in Europe, other organisations will draw you into their bids. And so now we have about 50 organisations all across Europe that we as a small micro in Northern Ireland work with, very familiar with, and we work well with. So currently there's a lot of uncertainty over the next 2 years as to what's going to happen. So you have to look at this very, very carefully. So what I advise is there are Northern Ireland national contact points in each specific sector. So if you have a word with them about what you're thinking about what particular project you're looking at, they can always advise the best route to go. Secondly, within Invest Northern Ireland, there are some financial funds available to help you through the bid process, because it can be quite a lengthy bid process. So my advice is, if you're going for something like this, be a small partner in a large project. The project leader will guide you through all that you need to know, and what you need to do then is just be cognizant of being a quality responder, kind of a prompt responder, and engaging well with the rest of the partners.